Hi, my name is Heather Sutherland, and I'm the instructional coach here at Bloomfield Middle School, and I'd like to welcome you to our 2018 Gifted and Talented Parent Meeting. After viewing this video, if you would not mind to go down to the slide form and fill out that Google Doc, just so I have a documentation that you have viewed this presentation. So first I'd like to talk about who is able, or how do we identify gifted and talented students, and what's the eligibility process. First, who can nominate a student? That can be yourself as the parent, or a teacher, or a student can actually nominate themselves. Once you nominate, or a teacher nominates, then we have supporting evidence that's collected, and that's usually work samples, test scores, or teacher notes. At the primary level, they have a primary talent pool, and your child may have participated in that before being sent on to straight gifted and talented services. Once we have supporting evidence for a nominated GT student, we have a selection committee that meets, and that's comprised of a regular classroom teacher and myself and an administrator. We look through the testing material for your child and the supporting evidence, and then we determine whether or not a student will place in gifted and talented. Once we've made that determination, a parent is notified whether that child has been accepted into the gifted and talented program or has not. Since you're receiving this email and this video, obviously your child has been accepted into the gifted and talented program. However, during the year, if we identify other areas, or if you feel like your child could be gifted in a different area other than what services are being provided right now, you certainly may nominate them to receive more services or to be screened for more gifted and talented services. At the beginning of each year, we develop what's known as a gifted service plan, and so you'll be getting those in the coming weeks for your child concerning what services that they will be receiving this year in the gifted and talented program. In December and in May, you will receive a progress report concerning the progress of your child in their identified gifted and talented area. The areas of identification are general intellectual ability, so we call that GI many times, so you will see that on a gifted student services plan as referred to being GI. Specific academic aptitude, which that can be math, science, social studies. Creativity. We also have gifted and talented services in leadership and visual and performing arts. And they are documented in different ways. So if you look at these white arrows, the general intellectual ability and the specific aptitude and creativity are identified through testing. Leadership is identified via documentation like resumes, letters of reference, and they're put into a portfolio that is submitted. And visual performing arts is a portfolio or an audition, or a performing arts resume, or a superior rating in a high-stakes performance. Can gifted and talented students be exceptional in multiple areas? Yes, we oftentimes have students who may be gifted in not only math, but general intellectual, creativity, and certainly music and performing arts. So again, talking about the Gifted Student Service Plan, or the GSSP, a plan is developed with input from teachers, from parents, and students. And so a couple of weeks ago, I sent home letters asking for some input from you as the parent to help us develop those plans. And like I said earlier, those progress of your student's plan will be reported twice a year in December and May. During the year, I also do continuous monitoring, so I'll be working with your child's teachers to collect work samples from them as well as monitoring their MAP scores. So this is an example of what a gifted student service plan will look like. It has the strategies for differentiated content, processes, and products, and it has the delivery options. In the middle school area, our resource services are usually in the instructional setting, which means the classroom setting, though they have differentiated experiences within that classroom setting. If you have any questions or concerns, suggestions, or celebrations, we certainly love to hear about those. My contact information is here at the bottom, and I look forward to working with you and your child this school year.